The next Halo game could be revealed sooner than you might think and might even be announced this year. So today I'm going to go over the rumoured upcoming announcement, as well as what this project could be and what I hope to see from it. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump straight in. Of course, if you weren't aware, the Xbox 2025 Game Showcase took place yesterday. Just before the final reveal, Phil Spencer gave a little speech. He mentioned that Xbox will be celebrating its 25th anniversary with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us from the beginning. Immediately, of course, people assumed that he was talking about Halo, and I still think he could be. I mean, this could be referring to any other IP that was on the original console, but from the very beginning, it seems very much like it would be a launch game. For a while now, we've been aware that there has been rumours of a Combat Evolved remake or remaster, and it sounded like it was about to be announced, only for the rug to be pulled underneath us and Call of Duty Black Ops 7. This of course led to a lot of disappointment from Halo fans, which was pretty understandable. I mean, personally, I didn't expect to see Halo at the event, and had this statement not been made, I don't think there would have been anywhere near as much of an uproar that there was. Despite that though, I think it's very clear that Black Ops 7 was not the game he was referring to when he said this, as it was mentioned after that they had one more world premiere. But a lot of people seem to have very quickly forgotten that Halo tend to have their own event. These of course being the HCS events. The Halo Championship Series, where of course a bunch of esports teams compete for cash prizes. Though it may just seem like these are esports events, and for the most part they are, the World Championship specifically is so much bigger than that. It's a place where the Halo community really comes together to just enjoy Halo with each other. And at the World Championship the past couple of years now, there always tends to be some kind of big announcement, or at least some kind of news, whether that be for the current game or something else. You might remember last year that they decided to reveal the 343 rebrand, unveiling the New Dawn video, which showed off that they were working in Unreal Engine, and of course the studio change, rebranding themselves to Halo Studios. This is something that was specifically saved for the Halo World Championship event, and I would not be surprised if there's another reveal this year. In fact, I have reason to believe there definitely will be an announcement. A few days ago there was a blog talking about, of course, the World Championship, because ticket sales were going up. At the end of this blog, there was a statement from Tashi, who is the lead esports designer at Halo Studios, and he said, "I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this will be the best Halo World Championship that we have ever hosted. I don't normally say stuff like this because there's some risk, but I'm saying it this time. Do not miss this event." The way that this is being said here, making it seem like he's got some mysterious foresight that this will be some big amazing event, makes it seem like he's not necessarily talking about the teams competing or just the matches being played. Although of course again, that is a big part. I mean, that is the key focus of HCS. Now, it's not new information that multiple Halo titles are being developed. This has been stated multiple times in community streams now. The Project Foundry that they showcased in the rebrand video, they made it very clear that this wasn't a game, nor was it really a playable tech demo, just more so them trying to get the feel and visual style of Halo working in Unreal Engine. Some of the assets used in this video were reuses of things that we've seen in Infinite. The Mark V armor here is just a modified version of the Mark V kit that's available in-game. The Elite, again, is also a modified version of the Infinite Elite. But there was some new stuff like a brand new Banshee, a brand new Halo Combat Evolved Magnum, and these, I think, are the biggest pieces of evidence that there might be some form of Combat Evolved remaster or remake in development. Personally, I see it making complete sense. They need to get the feel of Halo. They're using a different engine for a Halo game for the first time, so it'll be a lot easier to do that if they just remake a game that's already been made. I have seen speculation that it'll be a remaster, but I don't really think this is true. I don't see the point in needing to use Unreal Engine if it's just a remaster of the game, and I think a from the ground up remake, think akin to the Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remakes, where the combat and gameplay style is modernized, but it still has the feel of those original games. It still follows the same story. I could fully see this as a way of them practicing in Unreal before they make the next mainline game, and personally, I'm not really opposed to it. There is of course some skepticism. I mean, Combat Evolved has already had a remaster in the form of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. But that in itself also has a very mixed response from fans, and I think Combat Evolved deserves much better. I think rebuilding the game, remaking its multiplayer so it's not just a DLC pack for whatever the current Halo game is, while featuring some of the content that was available in the PC version, like the Fuel Rod and the Rocket Hog, potentially featuring expanded customization, as long as it fits the visual style of Combat Evolved, of course. Maybe even adding some stuff from extended lore. It'd be cool to have some sort of reference to Fireteam Raven, since the arcade game takes place at the same time. Maybe you can come across those characters on the Pillar of Autumn mission. And it would also be amazing if it featured some of the content from the books that surround Combat Evolved. I would love if the game came with some additional levels or an additional story, potentially where you play as Thel Vadam before he becomes the Arbiter, showing us a little bit more insight into what the Covenant's actually doing during the events of the first game. I think that would be so unbelievably cool, and would also provide some additional content for people that have played the hell out of the original game. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not, but I do still think the Combat Evolved remake is a very likely possibility, and could be announced this October at the Halo World Championship. I do still think it's a missed opportunity to not talk about Halo during the Xbox showcase at all. They seem to be treating it like Voldemort, like the game that must not be named. Halo Infinite has an update tomorrow, which is bringing back a ton of Halo 3 armors like Hayabusa, first time we've seen that armor since Halo 3, and even bringing back Griffball and some other stuff too. I do feel like it's an insane wasted opportunity, since they highlighted updates for Fallout 76, The Elder Scrolls Online, and Sea of Thieves. It feels really strange that Infinite wasn't mentioned there. And of course, it is a little disappointing that there was no new Halo announcements. But I feel like that's because it's being reserved for Halo's own event. In the same way that Blizzard have BlizzCon and Minecraft have Minecon, I feel like Halo Studios are trying to make HCS so much more than just an esports event, and turn it more so into a celebration of Halo. They've been doing things like the Community Corner, and getting guests on stage to talk about the game, and I think stuff like that is really cool. I do believe it's very possible we'll see our first tease at whatever the next game is, whether it be that Combat Evolved remake, whether it be a spin-off, or maybe even Halo 7, though I think that one's still a while away. I feel like we will see it at the World Championship. Of course, I could be completely wrong. This is all just speculation based on the information we have so far. But anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think we could see a Halo announcement during the World Championship? Or do you feel that next Halo game is still a while away? If so, what's this mysterious game that Phil Spencer was talking about? Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.